Hey everybody, congratulations on the nominations and the winners. I'm Roy from the Porchlight Customer Service, and wishing you a Happy New Year, and again, congratulations. Have a terrific time, and good luck in the next year too. Keep writing. Bye.
Thank you, Roy, and welcome everyone. Welcome to the 2020 Porchlight Business Book Awards. I'm Rebecca Schwartz, CEO and owner of our company. And while we are delighted to welcome you to our virtual party, unfortunately this year you'll need to bring your own booze. In ways that have been both specific to our own situations and general to the 2020 human condition, man, has it been a shocking and difficult year since we gathered at the Freehand Hotel to celebrate together last January. And yet, as book people, in some ways, we are the fortunate ones, for we know exactly where to go to seek solace, to find an escape hatch, to locate counsel and context. We go to the book. Indeed, for we who spend our lives in the company of the written word, I find it remarkable that in 2020, books could somehow become even more valuable than in ordinary times. Speaking for myself and for the people of Porchlight, they have. Whether in our own lives or in the lives of our partners and customers, procuring and reading and sharing books about business, yes, but also history, cooking, friendship, have offered us refuge and purpose. And it is you fine people who have been the engine propelling those books into our lives. We salute you, we thank you, and we look forward to being with you soon. Enjoy your awards. Cheers. And here's Sally to tell you more about them.
Hi, I'm Sally, Managing Director at Porchlight. For over a decade, we have been fortunate enough to host you, our publishing and author friends, at cool but crowded New York bars to celebrate the previous year's outstanding business books. While we hope to be able to gather with you again soon, this year we come to you from our homes to do the same. Since we can't chat with you in person, we still wanted to put faces to the names of some of the Porchlight employees that you talk to, whether it's email or phone, to get your books where they need to be. So before we get to the awards part of the show, here are some of those folks and their messages of thanks and well wishes to all of you.
Hi everyone, this is Meg from Customer Service. I'm bummed we can't be together this year to celebrate all those great books and your hard work. Can't wait till future parties.
Hello, this is Roy from Customer Service as well. And I really miss seeing everyone and being with all my coworkers and being able to spend time with great authors and publishing company reps and everything that we're all not doing. And we're all, yes, you know, I have no idea what I'm saying anymore.
Yeah, my name's Dan. I'm the new guy. I don't get to come to your party this year, so maybe next year I'll get to meet all of you, although I'm sure I've spoken to some of you and it's been pleasant so far.
Hi, everyone. My name is Emily. I'm the sales specialist at Porchlight. Super bummed we can't see you this year, but looking forward to next year when it's safe, and happy 2021. We look forward to seeing you soon, hopefully.
Hey, it's Ryan, Operations Director. Hello from balmy Wisconsin January weather. As everybody said, we really miss being there for this party this year. It would have been especially nice after such a hard year, but so much for all of the work that you have done to get books into the world, authors, publishers, agents, PR firms, everybody who makes this world happen. Thank you so much, because we don't exist without you. And I hope this year is better for you than it was last year.
Hi, this is Aaron, the sales director at Porchlight Books. Just echoing what everybody here said. We're really sad that we're not there sharing drinks with you at a nice place in New York City, sharing stories from the years past. But just wanted to say thanks to everybody for putting such great books out into the world again in 2020. We couldn't do what we do without all of you on the Zoom call and everything that you do to make books a successful part of our world every year. So Happy New Year's. Enjoy yourselves. Here's to a better 2021.
Bye.
Thank you to Meg, Roy, Dan, Emily, Ryan, and Aaron. Our service team is always eager to talk to you about your books and the best way to get those books into the hands of readers all over the world. Because one thing we as book people know is that while so much over the past year has forced us apart, a book can act as a thread to pull distanced and disparate people together. And despite the challenges, 2020 was another stellar year for books that will help us move forward toward a better day. The 4 judges of this year's awards, Dylan, Blythe, Gabby, and Emily, will now be announcing the runners-up and winners for each of our 8 business book categories.
Hello, I'm Dylan Schleicher, the editorial and creative director here at Porchlight Book Company. In the leadership and strategy category, the runners-up are Manifesto for a Moral Revolution by Jacqueline Novogratz, Henry Holt. Mission Metamorphosis by Robin Ganzert, Fast Company Press. Uncharted by Margaret Heffernan, Avid Reader Press. Upstream by Dan Heath, Avid Reader Press. And the winner of the leadership and strategy category is When More Is Not Better by Roger Martin, Harvard Business Review Press.
Hi everyone, I'm Blythe and I'm the marketing director here at Porchlight, and I'm coming to you from my backyard in Milwaukee where I was sending you guys emails all throughout the summer, and I just want to say how much I miss seeing you all at the check-in table at the party, and I'm really looking forward to seeing everyone next year when this whole thing is over. For now, we want to move on to some more awards. So in the management and workplace culture category, the finalists are Better Business by Christopher Marquis from Yale University Press. Inclusive Conversations from Mary Frances Winters, Barrett Kohler Publishers. The Leader's Guide to Unconscious Bias by Pamela Fuller and Mark Murphy with Ann Chow from Simon & Schuster. Unleashed by Frances Fry and Ann Morris, Harvard Business Review Press. And the Best Management and Workplace Culture Book of 2020 is After the Gig, How the Sharing Economy Got Hijacked and How to Win It Back by Juliet B. Shore from the University of California Press. Congratulations.
Hi, my name is Emily Porter and I am the sales specialist here at Porchlight. I had the honor of reading the marketing and sales category, and the 4 finalists are Fanocracy by David Meerman Scott and Ryko Scott, Portfolio. Frictionless by Christiane Lemieux with Duff McDonald, Harper Business. Killer Visual Strategies by Amy Belliette, Wiley. Selling Naked by Jesse Horwitz, Currency. And the best marketing and sales book of 2020 is Obsessed, Building a Brand People Love from Day One by Emily Hayward, Portfolio.
Hi, I'm Gabby Cisneros, the Digital Marketing Specialist at Porchlight Book Company. And I've been interacting with authors and publishers almost every day on our social media channels, so I hope I can meet you someday in real life. But until then, I'm really happy to be celebrating some really great books of last year with you all. And in the Innovation and Creativity category, the 4 finalists are The Creator Mindset by Nir Bashan, McGraw-Hill. How I Built This by Guy Raz, Houghton Mifflin Harcourt. Launching While Female by Suzanne Althoff, Beacon Press. And The Practice by Seth Godin, Portfolio. And the best creativity and innovation book of 2020 is The Creativity Leap by Natalie Nixon, Barrett Kohler Publishers.
Hi again. In the personal development and human behavior category, the 4 finalists are Big Friendship by Aminatou Sow and Ann Friedman from Simon & Schuster. Life is in the Transitions by Bruce Feiler from Penguin Press. Me and White Supremacy by Layla Saad, Sourcebooks. Together by Dr. Vivek Murthy, Harper Wave. And the best personal development and human behavior book of 2020 is Wintering by Catherine May from Riverhead Books. Congratulations.
In the current events and public affairs category, the 4 finalists are Head, Hand, Heart by David Goodhart, Free Press. Monopolized by David Dayan, The New Press. The Tangled Web We Weave by James Ball, Melville House. The Upswing by Robert D. Putnam with Shaylin Romney Garrett, Simon & Schuster. And the best current events and public affairs book of 2020 is Ghosting the News, Local Journalism and the Crisis of American Democracy by Margaret Sullivan, Columbia Global Reports.
In the narrative and biography category, the 4 finalists are 5 Days by Wes Moore with Erica L. Green, One World. Girl Decoded by Rana Al Kayubi with Carol Coleman, Currency. Once a Warrior by Jake Wood, Sentinel. And The Undocumented Americans by Carla Cornejo Villavicencio, One World. And the best narrative and biography book of 2020 is The Address Book by Deidre Mask, St. Martin's Press.
In the Big Ideas and New Perspectives category, the runners-up are Accountable by Michael O'Leary and Warren Valdmanis, Harper Business. The Deficit Myth by Stephanie Kelton, Public Affairs. The Hype Machine by Sinan Aral, Currency. Reimagining Capitalism in the World on Fire by Rebecca Henderson, Public Affairs. And the winner of the Big Ideas and New Perspectives category is The Double X Economy by Linda Scott, Farrar Straus Giroux.
Thank you, Dylan. It has been said many times over this past year that the challenges we have all experienced due to the pandemic are unprecedented, and the economic uncertainty has affected us all. But women have experienced a disproportionate loss of jobs, and we are unlikely to understand the impact of that job loss on women's progress toward equality for years to come. That's why our Book of the Year winner is so critical now for repairing the increased damage to an already difficult road for women whose progress toward financial security and economic power has always been rife with obstacles and setbacks. But this book makes clear that when those gender-based barriers are removed, not only women benefit, pathways forward open for all. A book rich in feeling, insight, research, and solutions, this year's Porchlight Business Book of the Year goes to The Double X Economy by Linda Scott, Farrar, Straus, and Giroux. Congratulations to all who worked on this important book that can and will change lives.
Porchlight Book Company exists because my grandfather fell in love with literature as a young man, and in 1927 dedicated his life to selling books by opening a bookshop in Milwaukee's downtown. 57 years later, in 1984, my father hired Jack Covert to sell business books in that same store. The people you've seen on screen in this video have helped turn that dedication to book selling into the company that exists today. Jack has always said that the single most important thing about any book is the quality of its writing. Before taking the reins of my family business, I spent a career teaching literature to high school students, so I could not agree with Jack more. And I've come to learn that business books, once stolid and dry, have become something that not only instruct but inspire through their very expression. This year's recipient of the Jack Covert Award for contributions to the business book industry helped make that happen, bringing the beauty of literature to business publishing. At Doubleday, Harriet Rubin founded Currency, an imprint dedicated to bringing business literature to a popular audience. There, she focused on the one thing we value most, the soul of the book, the power and poetry of words, and their ability to move people and change lives. Thank you, Harriet Rubin, for bringing poetry to business books. Congratulations.
Thank you for joining us for this unusual 2020 Porchlight Business Book Award presentation. Now, typically, when we are all gathered together, I end the awards show by lifting a glass of Prosecco in a toast to each of you who work so hard to publish such outstanding books. But since 2020 was a bit extra, I decided that this year's toast needed to be a bit extra. So here is to all of you. Thank you for your friendship, your partnership, and most importantly, your trust in all of us at Porchlight. May 2021 bring you health and happiness, and we hope to see you again in person this time next year.